Hey guys, how's it going? I've had some messages back and forth with a couple people, and they about self-harm, cutting in particular, and they're having trouble with their parents' reactions towards it. I guess like your parents can get angry or I don't know, just negative reaction, not anything that helps. So and I just want you guys to know that I understand the frustration. I mean, my parents at first, 6 years ago when I started, they were very, very angry. In fact, they threatened to kick me out of the house. But they were very scared underneath all that. They didn't know what to do. They didn't understand what this was. So that was their only way of trying to get me to stop. But it didn't work. So pass the computer over to your parents, because this one's for them. So, hi parents. And the rest of the video is for parents or loved ones and friends, whatever, coworkers, who know someone who self-harms, cutting, burning, any form, and how to respond to it productively rather than instinctively. I understand the wanting to try to nip it in the butt type thing, especially if this hasn't been going on for very long. And I imagine for the people who messaged me, their parents, it hasn't been going on for very long. At least that's what you think, and I hope that is the case. But the thing is, cutters, they don't. It's not for attention. It's not because they want to kill themselves. It's a coping mechanism. They can't cope with pain, emotional pain. As well as other people, they haven't learned to do that, so they don't have those coping skills. And so the way they cope with pain is to harm themselves, which I know doesn't sound like it makes sense, but it does, and I'll tell you why. And just so you know, I've been a cutter for 6 years, and I haven't done it for about over 2 months. I do know a lot about it. I've been to groups, I've been in the hospital, I've seen a lot of therapists, psychiatrists, psychologists, you name it, I've been through it. And I have mental illness, and it's a big part of my life, and I'm well versed in this. So when your child shows you, or you find out that they're cutting or burning or any form of self-harming, and it's scary. I know it was for my parents, and you don't know what to do, and that's normal, because what do you do? Well, don't yell, don't yell, don't get angry, because like I said, it's a coping mechanism. So if you yell and you ground them or whatever, they're going to use their coping mechanism to cope with the grounding and it's just a cycle. And you're not gonna, and if it's addiction, and which, trust me, that happens really fast, unfortunately, and it does. Just talk to them, ask them why they did it, like why they do it, and not in a threatening way, like just like a caring way. Not that you don't care, it's just you just don't know how to show it in that kind of situation, because it is an awkward, like, oh my god, what do I do, right? But yeah, so just help them talk to you, and if it's really big, then therapy. It's worth the money. If you have to pay for it, if you can get it for free, great. A lot of people can get it. It's a package through job, like your benefits and stuff. So that works. Or a group or something with other cutters. Sometimes that can make it worse, though. The best thing to do is just acknowledge that, like, you understand that they're hurting, because in a way, yeah, like, if it is a cry for help, but it's not like attention seeking, like, hey, look at me. It's okay, I'm in a lot of pain and I don't know what to do, and I'm scared and I need help. So you need to give them the help. I mean, and like I said, I know it's not easy. I'm not a parent, so I can't say exactly, like, I know, like, I don't know, like, what it's like to be a parent, but I've witnessed it through my parents. I've seen the hurt and fear in their eyes, and the helplessness that you guys, I mean, you don't know how to get your daughter or son to stop doing it. But it might be beyond your parental wisdom. They need, like, if it's like professional help is, don't underestimate it. Don't. It worked for me. I mean, I'm not dead, so. And the addiction, it can get really fast, so just like, but if you yell at them and, like that, it's just gonna make it worse. It is. It made it worse for me. It made it worse for other people that I've been to. And I have had people who've watched my videos who've told me that they don't, like, they've tried and they just, like, well, my parents just don't get it. They get mad at me. They get disappointed in me that I'm not good enough. And then maybe that, that's not why what you're trying to say, maybe, but that's what's coming across. And just try your very best to understand. There's lots of literature on it, because it's not a new concept. Like, this has been happening a lot to a lot of people, and I mean, it scares me too, because I just, from what I've never thought I'd be, if I knew that I would be cutting this deep or whatever, and getting to this point after 6 years, I would have stopped myself first time I did it. But I'm just I mean, that's kind of the only wisdom I can give to the parents. Mad respect. I mean, it's not easy to have a child who does that, but just, yeah. Feel free to message me, kids and parents. And I guess I'll stop at that. Hope everyone's doing well. Take care.